Today we're going to be jungling as Hitler, the Swift Scout. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to start your Q so you can blind the golem, and then you're immediately going to run over to his red buff. There you're going to sit in the bush and you're going to sit in stealth and you're going to wait for him to show up so that you can kill him in cold blood and then steal his red. Except in this case he's going to go and gank bottom at level 2 as Fiddlesticks, because who doesn't love ganking without fear? Don't forget though that we still want to murder Fiddlesticks in cold blood, so we're going to sit here in the bush, but since he's going to be a while, first we're going to stop and do his raid. Well, you win this time, Fiddlesticks, but we're still going to leave you dead in a ditch eventually. So Teemo's really fast, so we're going to get in there and kill this guy, and we're going to get out completely free of harm. Don't worry, I lived. I promise. After some swift counter jungling, we're going to head down bottom and see what we can do. Now just remember, it's not always about getting kills. Sometimes it's just about inflicting pain, suffering, and morbid fear. Now your mid laner, he's going to want blue buff, but we're going to steal it with red and poison because we don't really like him that much anyway. So Teemo's biggest strength is being wherever you don't want him to be. So here Diana thinks she's going to get away, but instead we murder her. And then surprise, Fiddlesticks decides he's going to ult in, but he's the one getting a surprise because now he's in that ditch we were talking about. Now we're going to completely outplay them with Flash. I call this one the Velcro because Vel'Koz gets hooked to the ground and makes a funny noise when we rip his skin off. Teemo is very tanky, combined with extremely high damage output. We're going to come up here and dive this Aatrox for a very easy kill. Check this play out. They think that they've outdone Riven, but here comes Teemo the assassin picking up the Corki. Now how will he get away? With an expertly timed juke, of course. Uh-oh, Fiddle's gonna ult me. Or not. Peace! As Teemo, you're the backbone of your team. So after you carry your team from the front lines, just like I'm doing here, let the enemy know that you're not scared, and go up and give them a good laugh. This lets them know that you're willing to bathe in their blood. During late game, you're going to steal blue buff from your mid laner again, and then you're going to set up for Baron. The best way to do this is by putting down a lot of mushrooms. Me personally, I like to go with the pizza shape because I like pizza. Now, during team fights, your team is going to get caught out of position a lot, just like this guy, but don't worry, your damage is so strong you can pretty much kill anybody by yourself. This last scene really depicts just how important you are to your team. I mean, as you can see, you have to do just about everything yourself. You have to do the damage, you have to tank, you have to make the plays, you have to salvage the situation when your team screws up. This is a man's champion and you have to play like a man. This is no free win.